Hey guys, welcome to the video. I'm going to be doing a 18 Tazavesh Gambit from this week. This week's affix is tyrannical, spiteful, necrotic, and encrypted. I'm going to be playing prop Paladin. That's my main for this season, the third season of Shadowlands. So in this first pull, since it's a tyrannical week, we're gonna kill the first pack with the woe relic and then skip straight to boss. That way we can lust the first boss and then have lust coming back sooner on the later bosses. If it's a 4 to 5 week, we'll probably go head left and then do a double or triple pull with lust to put it on cooldown, and then finish the rest of the Murloc count here before going into the first boss. But since it's a tyrannical week, we're skipping to the first boss first, and then we're gonna grab all the counts after we do the third boss. Right, this first boss for Prop Pally is really easy. I have a plugin that does the console, the sanitation circle for the whole party, so they just need to keep an eye out for the party chat. And this first boss for tanks, it's a no-brainer. His tank buster doesn't hurt that much. There's only one side step, and that's the frontal cone. The only thing is for DPS to run the cleansing thing, the beam that you need to dodge. Here we're just picking up all the ads. Our DPS is really high, so they're killing off the ads really quickly. So that was really good. So as you can see on the top right corner, that's the plugin that allows me to do this sanitation circle for us. Alright, that's the first phase. Ideally, you want to have as less down phase, second phase in this boss as well, because that's going to save you a lot of time. So I think here we're trying to have only 2 sanitation circles. If we can do that, then we'll be pretty on track. Just picking up the ads. Just cutting off ads. Like I said, I don't even pay attention to the tank buster, because to be honest, it doesn't hurt that much, and there's nothing that can kill me after that. So it's not like I'll get one shot by his tank buster and then his melee. So it's pretty easy. Here's a second phase. I think I messed up here. Yep, that's wrong. Reset. Alright. During this phase, the boss is immune, but you can still generate holy power. So sometimes that comes in handy if I need to like emergency heal someone. Because I'm using Helping Hands, so my Word of Glory is like almost lay on hands on DPS. I'm saving my Divine Toll for, or I try to save my Divine Toll for the ad phases, just so I can pick them up earlier, because I don't like tapping and then selecting them one by one. Alright, I think we can ignore the ads. That's a kill. Like I said, pretty easy. The next boss is a little bit tricky for managing ads and general space in the encounter. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Because this is a tyrannical week, I decided to pull everything here. If it's a fortified week, it's more likely to be a 2-pull thing here, because it's really hard to live the super sail and haymaker at the same time with fortified, because haymaker claps whoever's the closest. It's a fervent strike. So if you kite, it's gonna hit your melee really hard, and it's guaranteed one shot. So here, no problem. I still need to use my big defensive just to be safe, because I don't need it for the next 3 pulls. Here we're stacking that blue because the waste that's gonna spawn here comes really close, and it's really easy to butt pull. So definitely had that happen before. Alright, easy peasy. None of these mobs hurt that much, so I don't need to keep a lot of defensive up. But my necrotic's getting kind of high, so I bop myself and instant cancel it so that I don't drop threat. It's a really handy trick. You can use it on bop or bubble too. And since I'm Kyrian, so I have file, I have bop, I have bubble. So I have a lot of tools to deal with necrotic if I don't get a chance to kite and just let it fall off. I think in the coming weeks this should be a double pull, this and that one on the right, because I only have to manage 2 dock hands if I remember correctly. Yeah, the Thai sages don't hurt that much, and their ground swirly can just dodge it. So yeah, I think in a week or so, from next week, this is probably going to be a double pull, because if we kill Earth Relic from the last pull, people are going to have their CDs coming back for this double pull. Alright, nice and easy. I think I'm waiting for the Spiteful to die before I pull the boss. Just want to make it safe to everybody. So I think we're gonna start on the far right corner here. So they're gonna stack there. I'm gonna pull the boss in here, so that when I'm aiming the frontal cone, it kills as many as possible. So right here, I think that's a little bit off. Yeah, that was a little bit off. I should have looked. And then, so ideally everybody starts moving alongside the rocks. So that was a little bit off by me, but I think this one, I'm standing in the fire just so that I don't have to move the boss right now, because this one is absolutely gorgeous. All right, now we're moving, we're just moving a little bit more. All right, so the warrior is really struggling for space right now. There's not many ads. So I'm trying to position the boss to. Alright. Another fire. So you don't want to face the boss away from your group, because it's gonna tail swipe. Oh, it's getting a little chaotic because we're getting towards the end, so we'll probably start to make a U-turn or pull the boss away from the group, because the boss is dying. It's dying soon, so we can afford to be a little bit chaotic. I probably should have just hodged that mob. that was unfortunate. They ran out of space, so I'm probably gonna start moving the boss out from them soon. Alright. So we can take care of the last a couple percentage here. Heal. We're probably just gonna kill the boss here. Or maybe not one more. That's a really good vortex. Alright, that's a kill. Could be better, but it's not the worst. And it's, to be honest, I think it's pretty good for pugs, without like voice communication and stuff. Alright, so this last gauntlet, it's pretty easy. We can skip the first star seer because it's not very efficient. Blah, blah, blah. And I think this could be a two-pull as well, because at the start I have a lot of interrupts from my Divine Toe and just, you know, Avenger's Shield in general, so we don't have to worry about any unstable rift going off. And I think they die, if we have enough DPS, they die quick enough. But this is a mistake by me because I already have a lot of necrotic stacks. So me chain pulling here isn't the best choice, and I didn't have an interrupt up, so we had an unstable rift going off. But it wasn't the end of the world. But I had to bubble just to take off the stacks. And then, so nice recovery here. Our healer's doing a really good job. He's just popping off right now. Yeah. Here I'm just kiting a little bit because the necrotic stack is getting high. Nice root. That's a really nice root. Right. Not the best, but it's okay. Pretty stabilized at this point. I can probably start pulling that Star Sea in now. Yeah, there it is. Alright, face. Move out of the frontal. Boom, boom. Alright, nobody got hit this time. Hooray! Alright, so I'm putting down another marker here for the boss. It's if we all stack there, it's easier to dodge the stars that's coming from each of the relic. Just easier that way than standing in the middle of the field. Move. Alright, easy kill. We're gonna hodge it. Yep. So if you have a Kyrian warrior, the first phase becomes really easy. As you'll see in a second, once the ads are in and he put down the spear, the ads will get yanked back, and they won't even cast. So you don't even need to interrupt it. All right, so now we're doing. I like as a tank, I like to do the stars because that can make room for my healer to just heal, and he doesn't have to move and heal at the same time, because it's really hard for some of the healers, like a shaman or a priest. So it's better if I do it. And in the second phase as well, because I'm more tankier. I can afford to make more mistakes. We're just rushing to get it to 40% to start the next phase. Ideally, we don't want another set of ads here. I think that's pretty doable right now. Alright, so here's the second phase. The damage here doesn't matter, but I'm still trying to just generate holy power so that I can heal someone immediately after his starburst, or like that. See? All right, doesn't look like anyone's in immediate danger. So, all right, we're popping lust here. Like I said, energy fragment is really easy to dodge if you're standing in this position. Someone told me it's nice to be on the stairs too. I haven't tried that. I'll probably try that at some point. Alright, collapsing start. There's gonna be a Nova, yeah. So waiting until the Nova's over. You only need to hit 3 times. You can let the 4 stack just, explode on its own, because in this phase real estate is really precious. Alright. The second hyperlight. Got it. So going back to the marker, it's a really good whatchamacallit, resonating arrow from Hunter. It's just unfortunate timing from the boss. Alright, this collapsing star is very dangerous because I have to dodge the energy fragments. It almost yanked me back to do the second stab, but we got through it. There's one more. Oh, looks like the warlock suicide. Stabilize now. I think we had a little problem here because someone didn't connect his hyperlight jolt. It was the warlock who was just standing next to it. So the third one, someone's gonna die. Probably the warlock. Oh no, it's actually the warrior. We have one more lust. One more B-res, but I came close to dying here. I had to top myself. But the boss is almost dead, so pretty good recovery as long as I'm alive, and we don't get to another hyperlight jolt. All right, so now we're going back. We're going back to the start to finish all the trash count. 10 minutes more than enough, I think. So we'll wait for everyone to get here. The hunter, they don't have a lot of cooldowns, so I'm probably not gonna pull super big here, because if the ads don't die quickly enough, I get a lot of necrotic stacks. So yeah, it's just a double pull. I'm targeting the scale binder here because I need to stop the fish stick with my Hodge, like you see there. All right. So now 50 stacks. Bop and then clear the stacks. Somehow the warrior died. I'm not sure if I dropped the aggro there or if it just spiteful. And he died again. Spiteful is hard for melee. The tidal stomp from the Goliath, it's pretty much like any rage check, so you don't want the stack to be too high, otherwise it's at some point it's gonna one-shot the whole group. So we're just trying to focus the Goliath down. But it's tyrannical weak, it should be fine. Alright, cool. So we'll do a small pack just to get everyone off of their CDs. Probably should have pulled a little more because everyone had their CDs. Oh well. Alright. As usual, scale binder, Hodge. Nope. Yeah. The next pull is a double scale binder. So I'm probably gonna use my blinding light, and they don't always cast them together, so sometimes we'll have to kill one of the fish sticks. I don't know how the warrior died. Probably just spiteful things. Alright, kill this off. So a trick when you're pulling here is, at some point I'll probably face myself away from the, oh, a fish to go off. I'll probably face myself like this so that when the Murlocs started running away, it's more likely they run away from you and into the water or to the back than to head into the next pack. It doesn't always work this way, but most of the time, they'll run away from you in like a fan shape. All right, this is the double scale binder pull, I think. Yep. So probably blinding light soon. Yeah, that's the first. So we'll probably have the second one go off, then we'll have to focus and kill it. Or do we? Maybe not. Alright, pretty good. We'll pull the small guys. I'm having divine toebacks soon, so whoa. A lot of the spitefuls. This pull, we need about 2 pulls or 1 pull in the giant. So it's probably gonna be that giant walking back here. I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't stop this fish stick. Oh, looks like one of the shore runners went ahead and pulled the next pack. But this is the last pull, so we just need to live until we kill enough, like 4%. So I'm kiting here to drop off my necrotic stacks. luckily I had threat on most of them. There's just one wave jumper. Yeah, I'm picking it here now. So we just need like 3 mobs. A bit chaotic. But even if we wipe here, it's still not gonna matter because we can do another pull and it's easy time. That's probably gonna be over soon. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, guys, I still made a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of things that can be optimized. But yeah, Protection Paladin is pretty fun this season. It was fun last season, but with the 4 set, it's just insanely fun. You get a lot of holy power for free, and with your double legendary, so you get a lot of kicks in. You get a lot of self shielding. You're really self-sufficient. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a comment. Let me know what you think I did, and drop a like if you want. Stay tuned for more Mythic Plus commentaries. Thanks for watching.